very limited production cars. And they were very, very special cars, and you couldn't just be Joe Schmo and go in there and go, I want this car. You kind of had to be a customer already, or ideally a repeat customer with your Ferrari person or with Ferrari directly, and that way you got to buy one of these. My friend Ryan, we were just talking about the Lamborghini, he calls me because I want a daily driver Ferrari. I said, okay, buy a 550 Maranello. He goes, really? I said, yeah, go buy a 6-speed. He goes, okay. He went and bought the bike, but found the nicest one he could get. He got the car. 2 weeks later, he hadn't heard from 2 weeks. Thinking, oh God, he didn't like it. He calls me up in the car. He goes, this is the coolest car, the easiest car, most fun car I've ever owned. These are really good cars. These are a proper modern Ferrari. The AC works, the windows work. It's reliable, it's comfortable, they're stonking fast. I mean, they're really fast. I drove one about 3 months ago that I was thinking about buying that got nixed at the last minute by somebody else in our household. And we were in Connecticut driving around, and my friend Peter, who had the car, goes, well, just hammer the thing. And I'm like, okay. And I drop it to third gear and hammer the thing. And we're going, I'm like, it's really nice and smooth. Pop in the fourth gear, pop in the fifth gear. Look down at the speedo, and we're on 84 in Connecticut, 145 indicated. I said, you know, this is, I said, oh, maybe we're going, he goes, oh, we're fine. I said, no, I don't want this ticket in the state of Connecticut. And so I slowed down. The fact that it was an effortless car and didn't get light and was just tracked down the road at that kind of speed was unbelievable. These are really, really good cars. That caveat being said, they can be fairly expensive to service. Another friend of mine who has a 575 says, every time I gotta fix something, it's $4,000. I'm like, Mike, it's a 575 Maranello. What do you want? You know, it is what it is. How often do you do that? He goes, once a year. I said, so that's not a bad tax for what you're getting to drive one of these around at the end of the year, and you can afford it, so shut up. You know, if you couldn't afford it, you wouldn't have bought it. I told you that when you got it. And you know, realistically, these are about a $3,000 a year proposition. With cars like this that are special cars, the key to them is going to be long-term, which is sad. The lower mile cars are going to be the expensive cars, which is kind of a drag because they're such nice driving cars, but driving at some is good, driving at a lot will definitely depreciate the car. In 25 years, the low mile cars will be the most valuable ones, but they will all be more valuable than they are right now. This is that window of opportunity, kind of like Lamborghinis a while back. A year ago, when Countachs were cheap, they built a couple hundred of each one of these cars. These are not a high production automobile. So if you're thinking about that, I highly recommend these.